Okay, hello Serge.
Hey Anna, hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. We are really doing well on the exhibition, GITEX.
Okay.
It's really nice. I'm really surprised that there are so many people here.
Can you tell us a little bit more about this event and why we are here?
It is in Dubai. It's always in the third week of October. And it's a really big event since the start. They are organizing it for the 11th time. And since last year they added a startup event that's called Expand North Star. And we are here with a very small pod in a kind of basement, because when you go upstairs it's really amazing and here it's a little bit dark. But we are a startup company, right? So
yeah. Still we're doing really great today. So what are you presenting today?
Sorry?
What are you presenting today?
I had a meeting with one investor of one of a Fortune 500 family office, and we had a really nice conversation about their funds, and they are a really good match with Spire. It will be a long-term game because I expect that we are a little bit too early stage for them, but for the next round we will keep in touch. They can be very beneficial to get on board as an investor. But the ticket is from 2 million onwards, and we are only, I still think it's a really huge amount, 500,000 euro. So maybe for next round we can engage them and get them as an investor. They really like the story though, so let's see what happens.
A lot of people who came here, they're actually looking for some partnership or they're looking for investment. So they're asking what makes your company outstanding on the market? How do you think, what makes us outstanding in our market?
Well, that's really hard to say, but it's a really huge market, right? And it's a really colossal market that we address. But what I can say is that we really focus on production industries. I'm sorry.
Sorry guys.
Of a podcast.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of investors that are coming out to us and asking what makes us outstanding. So how do you think, what makes Spiresolutions outstanding in our market?
Well, what us makes outstanding and how we diversify ourselves is we really focus on production industries like manufacturing that's working on project basis or in construction. For example, when you build a bridge or a building, you have a lot of problems because you need to mitigate risk, you need to do calculations, also in pre-project stage, and we are really focusing on that. So the idea is what we have is that we take all the data that's in the system of our client, we integrate it in Spire, then we cut out the old systems and we render scenarios based on the historical data for artificial intelligence. So we can run future scenarios based on historical data.
And does it mean that right now, instead of several services that client needs to use, like bookkeeping systems, CRM, HRM, they have everything in Spire?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, Spire is the central system for all their process, all their data, including admin, accounting, HRM, payrolling, dispatching, project management, roadmap planning, everything is in one system.
Can you tell us a little bit more how you came up to this idea to have this product?
We started it with providing services for these industries, and later we learned that we are a very service-minded company, but there's a...
No,
I'm sorry.
A little bit closer to the micro.
All right.
Yeah. So what was the question? No. I don't need to be fully on a video.
Budget?
What question was the last one?
Oh, how you came up with the idea?
Okay, Serge, so how you came up with the idea to start this product?
Well, we took actually a long shot for this. We tested a proposition that we had in mind, but we were not able to validate it. So what we did with our designer Manuel, we were talking to a lot of clients in this industry, or prospect clients, and we really tried to understand what are the systems that really will help them. And they were struggling with the system that they had, and they were not satisfied with the alternatives of the, let's say, Microsoft Dynamics or local ERP systems. They said they will bring us nowhere. It will be a dead-end street. They are too complicated, too overwhelming. They have maybe 2,000 different clients, but every client demands a different button, extra button, so they end up with, let's say, 2,000 buttons. Too overwhelming. We are a very simple company. We have a process flow that we need to manage, that's it. So Manuel and I had the principle to make things very, very simple. So if you demand 5 buttons to go from A to B in one blow, you will get 5 buttons. And even then we will challenge you, do you really need all 5 buttons? Well, when you go to the conventional software houses, they will say, we have a system, what buttons do you need? And then they will say, okay, oh, these 5, yes, we can configure it because we have those 5 out of 1,000, right? So we have a completely different approach. So we provide bespoke solutions based on the foundation that's called Spire Essentials, and you can add building blocks to it of products that we already developed and implemented for other clients. And if that is still not sufficient, then we can do the customization.
Spire says that they can cover all the processes of the companies from the very beginning, like on a sales stage, till the very end when some stuff should be delivered to the clients, to the end user. So can you tell us a little bit more about which features we have in the Spire system?
We have a catalog of more than 60 building blocks. So the Spire Essentials has a plan board, we call Kanban board, but that's part of the methodology that we implement, and that will give new options to a company, complete new way of working, of aligning work actually and planning work. Of course there is CRM because you need to manage for clients. We have a feature that's called not team members, we call it co-workers, because what you see nowadays, you don't only have your staff sourced within your own company, you work with freelancers, maybe with some agencies, outsource some of the stuff with third parties. So projects are managed by multiple organizations, multiple people. So we call it co-worker. So you can onboard a co-worker of a third party, give them the authorization to work in a project, and then you can do the project all together. Also, there are 2 very interesting collaboration tools. One is called Company Facebook, so you can see who is online, and also when you want to post something to share with others, then you can make a post there. It's like Facebook timeline. And also we have a very powerful collaboration tool that end user really love, and that's a kind of WhatsApp. It's actually called Team Chat, and Team Chat you can collaborate with all your peers. Among projects you can share documents like it is on WhatsApp, but then in a very controlled environment and always related to the system and the projects. And this helps also to understand the complexity during the time you are processing and performing all the projects. And this is also a way to train the system and to improve the training models of the system. So that is the Spire Essentials as the base, and on top of that we can integrate with multiple systems, or we can add building blocks to your liking based on the catalog.
So Essentials is kind of initial stage, initial base of features that every company can receive from Spire, right?
Yeah. That's true. You can start with Essentials when you have a very small team, and if you are very ambitious, you can grow as you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more about the building blocks and what Spire can propose to companies?
Yeah. So what we have identified is that some of the industries have a really very high demand for specific type of building blocks. For example, when you are in factory that is producing machines, commissioning projects. Those guys, they really need to source from the warehouse. So then you need an active stock management. If you're a lawyer, you don't need active stock management system. So we have composed for 3 different types of sectors what we call sector packages. And the sector packages is called E+ for business, E+ for construction, E+ for production. So for the production E+ system, there we have stock management, purchasing management, we have just-in-time delivery, we have warehouse management, you have project management with complete integration of all the documents related to projects. You can see what is purchased for a project, so everything related to project is there, but then way more enhanced than only Spire Essentials, where you can manage tasks for a client. And in the sector package you can create projects for one client, so multiple projects for one client. So if you're one client, you run 3, 4, 5, 6 projects for, easy to do it with a sector package. And then you have a composition of different building blocks that really suits the need of your industry.
So it's kind of a puzzle. You are creating your product on your own with Spire.
Yeah, puzzle. Yeah, well, we have one client and he was comparing it with Lego blocks.
Oh.
And I really like that metaphor. You can really take one of the blocks and add it on top of what you already have. So it's very scalable also. And if you don't need a building block, we can just take it out. You cannot benefit the features anymore, but it still will work as a whole.
A lot of visitors today says that it's a really outstanding idea and we are really unique in our sector. How long it takes for you to come up with this idea?
Oh, well, we have introduced a methodology that is called Agile. So we develop all this information as we go. We come with complete new insights, and these insights we anticipate actually on new insights. So these ideas are coming as we go, based on client feedback, end user feedback, based on ideas of the team, based on some concerns that were raised by the design team or concerns that were raised by the technical team. And we get all this information and then we make decisions what will be the next iteration and next change that we will implement and build on top of what we already are doing.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the team that's working with you?
Well, actually, I'm really proud of the team. We have a very talented team. Of course, we have our Chief Technical Officer. His name is Nishant Kamutiagi, we also call him NKT. First of all, he's a good friend, very reliable brother.
How long you are together?
10 years now. 10
wow.
Years, yeah. And I was outsourcing some of the IT work of my previous company that I sold in 2012. And Nishant was there and he was by far the smartest in the room. And he's also a really nice guy. He's really funny and he's very strict. He's a great manager. He really can engage the software developers. When they are stuck, he's the guy to go to and he will get you out of a stuck situation. He will help you. If it will take him days or weeks or months, even we had one occasion we were stuck for months, he will cover your back. So and then we have you, of course, Anna. You're as the operations manager. We go back 2 years now, I guess.
Yeah.
You were a previous company that we contracted for some kind of marketing assignments. And after the situation in Ukraine and Russia, you were not able to do a traineeship for your Master of Business Administration. So in a way, that was a very sad situation, but it was also, there was another side of the same coin that you joined us to do a traineeship in Spire. And that was very successful from the beginning. I really liked working with you. So, and I saw you developing really fast. You're very serious, very, very committed. And you bridge the business with the tech team, creating the stories, giving context, and get the flow going. And then, of course, we have a very important resource called Manuel Antunes. He's from Portugal. I'm also with him for 2 years. Actually, I assigned 2 people to make the branding guidelines for Spire, and he was by far the most expensive, I have to say that, but also by far the most talented. It took him a little bit longer, but what he created was really mind-blowing. It was really complete next level. And then I had an opportunity to work for a project-driven food processing company. And I asked him, can you make some mock-ups and designs? And he came with a design and a prototype that was completely new to me. And this got a lot of attention from this company and also from everybody that was involved in the process. They were very, very impressed by the designs that we provided. So Manuel became a member of the team, and now he's also part of our executive team. And then of course we have a lot of resources that do all the hard work and the heavy lifting. We have the developers, we have a QA team with Anisha. They are doing an excellent job, and always forget the lady with the Shimbra. No, never mind. We have that too. We have Jeroen managing the marketing team. We have Rick, that's the business implementation officer. We have Liva, my oldest, 19-year-old daughter. She's helping out with creating content, podcasts and all that. So we have now a team of 42. And it's really funny because you remember when we started, we were with 5-6 people maybe, and yeah, we keep pushing and we keep going.
That's true, nice. So today we are on a GITEX, we are presenting our company. How long we will be here?
This event will be for 3 more days, so 4 in total, but it's part of the GITEX Tech Week, and GITEX will start tomorrow. But will end on Thursday, so it is actually a 6-day event.
Nice, so everyone who is in Dubai this week can join us during this week, and also to check our port, to talk to us one-to-one personally. So come to the Dubai Harbor, hall number 5, port H5B23, and we will be really glad to see you here.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you, Serge.
Thank you.